Hello fellow StarCraft fanatics, I am Squiggles, and today we have a PvT on Lost Temple, and the P is going to be none other than Liquid TLO, the little one of my favorite players of all time. And look at this, the other player is going to be ALTA, and he is the blue Terran in the top of the map. And he's asking for TLO's race because apparently TLO is spawning as random. And TLO, being the mannered player he is, says, I am Protoss. And he says, KK, good luck, have fun. And the good luck, have fun from TLO. So now that all the chat is out of the way, we're going to have to see how ALTA alters his build. ALTA altas his build to figure out exactly how he's going to play against TLO. If I was playing against TLO, I would be scared out of my mind because TLO is a scary, scary man. He's also an amazing, awesome person. Met him at BlizzCon, and he is so cool, so nice, so professional, so well-mannered. He's just an awesome player, and he's freaking good as well, as you all well know. He is one of the fan favorites, I think. TLO is one of my favorite players, as I said. I love the guy to death, and I really, really, really hope he wins. Not that I'm biased or anything. Ha! But we'll have to see what is going to happen between these two players. Now, this is on Lost Temple. And ALTA is Terran, so Terran are notorious for, if you look down here on the minimap over here, for using their tanks and placing them on this cliff right here, thus shutting down TLO's natural expansion. So TLO has to take that into consideration, and he's going to be scouting early just to see what ALTA is doing. Also, because of these spawn points, this Cell Naga watchtower right here is going to give, if you look at the minimap again, a vision range of like this big. Nice big circle between these two bases. So that Xel'Naga is going to be very, very important. Meanwhile, TLO's probe going to be kicking that SCV in the face, and then he is going to be running away like a little schoolgirl. But he is just letting his shields recharge, and that little schoolgirl is going to have some mace pretty soon. And we're going to see as these shields recharge, he is turning around, and we're going to have to see this SCV has 15 health, 10 health, 5 health, and the probe is running away. And, oh, he's coming back for more. Look at this. And is he going to assassination? Oh, that probe is so baller. Getting the early kill, and TLO takes an early lead not only from chrono boosting, but also because his probe just assassinated SCV, and this Marine is pissed, and he is out for blood, and we're going to have to see. TLO is doing his best to juke this Marine, but it is for naught, and the probe does go down. Still, the probe getting the early kill and all the scouting, that is really, 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 really good. That doesn't happen all too often. So good on him, TLO, with the early little tiny victory, getting that first kill, and it looks like he's going to be chrono boosting out the Zealot and the Stalker on the way as well. And we're going to have to see exactly what he does. Oh, this SCV just got hit with the double spatulas of the Zealot, and he is running away now. He's like, I don't want to cook. Oh, man. If any of you haven't played Irish Chef, by the way, you should go play it. It's kind of funny. It's really easy, but it's a little comical. And it looks like TLO is going to be the first one to take control of this watchtower. Like I said, such an important element in this game because of these spawn positions. And it looks like, ooh, a Stalker going to be going to the mid as well. So TLO going to be putting on a little bit of pressure here early. And what does ALTA have to deal with it? He does have 3 Marines, and he is getting out a Marauder as well as concussive shells. So it looks like there is going to be a very thin timing for TLO to get up here and do some damage. He has the Zealot in the front. He's going to be taking the damage, and the Stalker is going to be giving the damage because everybody's running away from him. And it looks like that Zealot is doing quite a bit of damage, and ALTA actually could be in trouble. It looks like this Marauder, who is very good at killing Stalkers but has no health, is going to not really be doing anything, and this Marine is going to sacrifice himself just to buy some time. As the second Marauder is coming out, this Hellion not good against Stalkers, so he is not really going to be engaging. And it looks like the second Marauder is out, and he is going to be chasing this Stalker, and this other Marauder is running away for his life. See if the Stalker can get any SCV kills, and he will get one. That is very good. And, ooh, the concussive shell is finished, and that Stalker is doomed. And after seeing concussive shells, the sentry is going to say, haha, later dudes, and he is leaving. Meanwhile, a couple of Hellions for ALTA going to be coming back, and TLO is expanding behind his early pressure, so that is very good. So it looks like these Hellions are going to be putting out some pressure on the sentry. Sentry not really good against Hellions at all, and the sentry does go down, so that's not very good. He wants to get that sentry out early so he can stockpile energy. That energy is now wasted. But it looks like one sentry is going to be chasing off quite a bit. Ooh, this is quite a deadly push. These Marauders are going to be very, very good against the Sentries. Sentries using the high ground to their advantage, and it looks like ALTA is going to be trying to make this Nexus cancel, but I don't think TLO, he might. I don't know. We're going to have to see. I think He is doing his level best to not cancel it, and it does finish. So now TLO is going to have to defend this, and it looks like there are 3 Marauders, although one of them is very hurt, versus 4 Marauders now. And this bunker, if this bunker finishes, it could be bad times for TLO. He only has 3 Stalkers at the moment, warping in a 4th right now, and he is going to be pushing down, trying to snipe off some units. And, oh man, 1 Stalker does go down, and it looks like this bunker being very, very, very close to finishing. Also, the Nexus getting low, and the bunker is done, and that really injured Marauder is put inside of it. And now TLO is going to try his level best to stop these guys, but it looks like, oh man, the Nexus is too low, and it is going to go down. So amazing pressure from ALTA early, really keeping TLO on his back foot and denying that expansion, actually killing it. So TLO is going to be down early here, and it looks like Marines and Marauders going to be reinforcing. TLO doing a great job using this cliff to his advantage, but it looks like ALTA has taken the early advantage here, and now we're going to have to see. He's going to try to push up and push his advantage. I don't know if this is the best idea. I think maybe if he just held back, it would be better, but we're going to have to see how it plays out. A lot of Stalkers actually being taken out, so this is working out okay, but he's losing a lot of units as well. If we go to the units lost tab, we can see that, okay, no, it looks like the Terran is definitely in the lead as far as units lost. And TLO is going to, oh, and those 2 Marines in the bunker are going to be really, really annoying as we go back to the production tab. Oh, look at TLO with this cute little micro. He's going to be, doesn't want to lose any of these Stalkers. And, oh, careful, Proby. There he goes. Okay, so now he's just going to wait for these shields to recharge, and he did get the bunker in the red, so it's going to be burning down now. And as you can see on the mini-map, no reinforcements are going to be coming, and now these Stalkers are going to run in, finish off. These Marines are going to shoot as best they can, and bam, instantly the Nexus goes down. So TLO a little bit behind, but as you see here, this command center was started not too long ago, so ALTA put so many resources into that early push that he is just now expanding, although he is still ahead because he ended up killing off that first expansion, and now we have siege mode and siege tanks coming out, as well as reactored Marines, and it looks like we're also getting a stim and more Marines coming out, so Marine Tank Marauder for the Terran player, and also getting his orbital command, and it looks like TLO is going to go for mainly mechanical units out of his gateways. It looks like not a lot of zealots, going to be strictly Stalkers and sentries right now. He does have 4 gates up, and he is getting his expansion out, so he should be able to warp in enough units to be safe. And here is the first 2 spatula wielding zealots on their way down the ramp, and here's this bunker being salvaged. He does not need it anymore. He feels totally safe. He has a ton of units coming out. Siege mode almost done, and getting a 2nd and 3rd siege tank, as well as more Marines and even more Marines. So 3 Marauders, a ton of Marines, and a couple of siege tanks going to be coming to help him secure his natural expansion. So it looks like ALTA is going to have his expansion up just barely before, almost exact timings on their expansions, although really that's TLO's 3rd.